Hey y'all, it's Demented Caliber here, so it is time to say goodbye to the HP Pavilion Entertainment PC. Now the reason I'm saying goodbye to it is because I got a new laptop. But before I talk about my new laptop and talk about the specs, we're going to head and dive into the specs on this. So for the CPU, it has a 2 Duo mobile CPU running at 2.5 gigahertz. It's got 4 gigabytes of RAM. It has a 500 gigabyte hard drive. And it has an AMD Vision 4200 HD graphics card in it, which isn't a bad graphics card. It's not up to today's standards, but it worked decently well. It has a Blu-ray player on it, 4 USB ports. I don't know what this is, but this right here, I don't know if you can see that, but I don't know what that is. And on this side, you have your VGA. You have what appears to be a port where you can actually I don't know. It shows a laptop, but I guess you can connect this to other laptop via that port right there. It has an Ethernet port, HDMI, and then the other 2 USB ports, as well as an SD card slot and another slot for another type of memory card, I believe. So yeah, this thing weighs a ton, so let me go ahead and put it down. Now, the resolution it played at on the 19-inch video was 1024 by 768, which was a standard back in 2010, which is when this TV actually came out. It was a good resolution for that TV. It was really clear. I see a lot of people talk shit about 1024 by 768, but I didn't really have too much of an issue with it. I mean, I'm not going to be like playing at 4K on a small STV anyways, so there's that. Although I didn't play games on it, but I didn't edit videos in 4K. So here's the new laptop. Now this is an HP notebook. It's the Realtree Extra Edition Limited Edition notebook. And the specs on this is it has an Intel Pentium 3710 quad-core CPU with 4 gigabytes of RAM, a 1 terabyte hard drive, and I'm not too sure what the graphics card is in this. I'd have to look, and once I do, I will post it in the description bar below. So it has a little bit less features. I don't think it has a Blu-ray player, which honestly isn't a big issue for me. If I want to watch Blu-rays, I'll use my Xbox One S. It has a USB on this port, a card slot on this side for your memory cards, and on this side, it has 2 more USB ports. It has an Ethernet port right here and an HDMI port, and the little charging port, and that's it. It doesn't even have VGA, which again, times are honestly changing, guys. So if you get a laptop that doesn't have a VGA port, just buy you a DVI to HDMI adapter, and you can actually pretty much run it in 1024 by 768, depending on the size of your monitor. If it's a little bit bigger, you probably get away with I'd say 1080p, because DVI is pretty much in HDMI, just in a bigger factor form. Form factor, there we go. Form factor. It's still a digital signal for your video and your audio, but it's just shaped a little bit differently. So, yeah. And one thing I do like about this that I did not like about that is the actual headphone port. It's right here, the headphone jack. It's a 2-in-1, so it's microphone and headphone. So if you have something like the Rig 500 HXs, you can use it with this laptop. If you're a live streamer or really anything, you can use it with this laptop. And I've seen people actually use the Apple EarPods with their laptops, which I actually did the same thing one time when I was playing Gears with Demon Avengers, or I don't even know what his name is at this point. We'll just say Minnick, Kyle Minnick. So we were playing Gears, and I was actually broadcasting on you now. That was when I was using that. Now I have been broadcasting with this laptop, and it works flawlessly. It's not sluggish. I can do other tasks. I can screen share without it actually lagging my computer. So I'm really happy. And the camo on this looks fantastic. We'll go ahead and insert a photo right here so you can see it. Alright, so what do I think of it? Well, it is a 15-inch laptop. It's got a 15-inch display, diagonal display. It's an HD display. It runs at 768, which is, again, for that size, it's not bad. You're not really going to notice much of a difference between that and 720. So, especially at that size. Same with the 19-inch. You're not going to notice the difference between 720 and 768. So, I gotta say the charger is really, really tiny. I was expecting a little bit bigger of a charger, but this thing, the charger, I would show you, but it's plugged up, but it's probably only about that long and about that wide. It's tiny, and I like that. Also, another reason why I want to get a new laptop is because that thing is too fucking bulky to take on vacation with me. I know, sounds crazy. It's like, usually laptops are supposed to be portable, but this thing weighs a fucking ton. It's like a brick. A very, very, very thin brick. About that thin. So yeah. But, now I will have a review of the laptop in a week, telling you guys what I think of it and how it performs. Anyways, guys, this is the Minted Caliber signing out.